Is 20 megapixel really enough? Hi, it's Jimmy Cheng here, and welcome to my latest news of the week. Well, first off the list is Canon. Their heavily promoted upcoming R3, the professional full-frame mirrorless camera aiming squarely to the high-end professional market, such as sports photographer and journalists alike. A mirrorless version of the highly praised EOS 1DX series. And thanks to our beloved web investigators who spotted the photos from the latest Olympic Games and investigated the EXIF data from the poster photos and bang, revealed the resolution of this highly anticipated Canon camera. Judging from what you come to expect from the Big C, you would have thought that the resolution to be anything from 30 plus megapixels, right? Well, even if you guess it at 30, you are mightily wrong. The latest R3 apparently comes with a 24 megapixel sensor. Regardless of backend technologies, is rather low by today's pixel-hungry photographers and even an unacceptable number for any nerdy pixel peepers.
Oh no! Yep, it is.
But this has brought us today's first discussion. Is 20 megapixel in Micro Four Thirds really enough for you? And just a reminder of who I am, apart from my official title, I'm a professional who makes a living from selling photographic and video services. Despite my association with Olympus, I do use other gear to complete my jobs if necessary. One thing I often say is that get the right tool for the right job. Even though I'm a professional photographer, I don't need to do wall-size billboard, and I don't do large-scale editorial shoots, but I do documentary, wedding, travel, and environmental portraits. And none of my current business areas require anything that's more than 18 megapixels. Yep, I don't even need 20. Remember, I'm only talking about resolution and what I need to satisfy my clients. I print 10x14 wedding albums, large canvases, A3 and A1 size photos, all for my 20 megapixel Olympus cameras. Before you leave a "I hate Micro Four Thirds" and Olympus is dead common, just another reminder that I was a full-frame Canon and Leica M photographer before moving to Olympus. And all the cameras that I ever had was under 25 megapixels. And I also shoot 135 and 120 films, which equates to around 18 to 30 megapixels in digital form. So I'm accustomed to these sort of details with my eyes, and so do my clients, who love my photos. While technological advancement is great and exciting, most photographers now are confused with want and need. In reality, most professionals are very speed sensitive. And I'm not just talking about shooting speed, but speed of churning out finished photos to the end customers. While high-res photos are great and you can do a lot with cropping and extracting details when needed, they are very heavy and cumbersome to work with in batches. Remember, professionals like us take lots and lots of photos at a time. We need to make sure that the speed of turnaround is kept to minimum. Time is money, right? The sooner I can turn around a job, the sooner I can move on to the next. Professionals like us also don't need to upgrade as often as amateurs. We need to make sure our equipment can make the money back as quickly as possible too. So this is one of the reasons why I think high-end professional cameras like the Canon R3, 1DX, Nikon's D6 are all sub 30 megapixels, and why I also think Olympus 20 is more than enough for most pros. And the EM1X and EM1 Mark III are both very capable professional tools. I said one of the reasons it is because there's more than just about the users. From a design point of view, a lower resolution means a few extra benefits that many often overlook, such as less power consumption, which also equates to lower heat generations. Heat is often one of the main challenges for professional cameras. As I said, Pro takes a lot of photos, and often in bursts, and this can cause a sudden internal temperature to rise, and that could also cause the images to have more noise and in worst case, crash the camera and requires a restart. And this is why cameras like the EM1X has a special heat management within the camera. The larger integrated vertical grip is not just for show, but also creating more space for heat dissipation too. And remember, I'm only speaking from a professional point of view and how demanding it can be for a camera to work. Another reason is relating to continuous burst shooting. Although this problem has been removed because of technological advancement. The latest CF memory cards can record images in record speed, that it barely presents a problem for anything but the highest resolution cameras. Circuit board, bus speed, and buffers have also been improved over the years, and there's almost no restriction in the numbers photos captures before the buffer is full. In effect, the sensor readout speed and physical shutter can be the only bottlenecks when it comes to ultimate shooting speed. But this video is about resolution, and my ultimatum is that if a sub 30 megapixel camera is enough for high-end professional photographers, it is definitely enough for any photographers. But does that mean that we are overselling the hype on high-resolution equipment? Absolutely not. There's of course the needs for high-res cameras, but despite on what you believe, I think high-res cameras are supposed to aim for a very niche crowd of photographers, who needs those details of course. Yet today's marketing has somehow turned this niche crowd into a mainstream market. My last 101 video briefly talked about the essence of photography, and you absolutely don't need the latest and the greatest to capture the perfect photographs. Again, I'm not discouraging you from getting any high-res equipment, but rather raising the awareness of different type of gear for different type of photography and applications, rather than aiming just to get the holy grail cameras that can do everything, because in reality, there is no such camera. Last but not least, I hope to organize my long-awaited photo walk with some of you who are based in the UK, if there are enough people. I'll be posting details on my Facebook and also via the community page in this channel, so stay tuned for that. And that's it for this week's vlog and news. And like I said, over the next few weeks, my videos will be a little spaced out due to some family issues that I had to deal with. But wherever you are, I'll be thinking of you, and I hope you enjoy this video. And if you do, remember to give me a thumb and sub if you want to stay in touch with all things photography, filmmaking, and of course, Olympus. Peace! Okay, this weekend is going to be busy for me, and I have 2 weddings to cover, Saturday and Sunday. It'll be really packed and I'll be super exhausted. I'm happy, of course, because it's jobs, right? And I haven't had such a busy weekend for as long as I can remember now, 18 months or so. And so it is good, it's good that jobs are slowly coming back. But like I mentioned in my community post and also earlier in the video, that I have some family issues because of my mother-in-law is ill and currently in hospital. So my wife will be visiting daily. I just have to look after the kids and anything in the house. So it's going to be difficult for me to produce videos or actually work, to be quite honest. So, my next few videos will be a little bit more spaced out and a little bit random if I need to, take care of something, and that would basically interrupt my workflow and so forth. So I hope you don't mind. And but thank you very much for all those who already left messages in my community post and also supporting my decision to make this change just temporarily. I want to be consistent as much as you guys want to see them, but sometimes it's just very difficult when I'm a family man, got 2 young kids. Things like this as well is going to be hard. Just like last summer was my father, who sadly passed away. The last, I would say 18 months, 24 months has been fairly difficult for me, for myself personally, for my work, for my, the YouTube channel here. And it is really, really difficult. And I try to be really consistent, but sometimes it just doesn't really work. Unfortunately, this is life, but doesn't matter. I can see the end of the light at the end of the tunnel now. Things are slowly opening up back up now. I have jabs already, 2 jabs, so technically I'm free to go out and do things whatever I can. But the reality, I still have young family here. I still want to look after them, making sure they're healthy and sound. It's not that easy, when it comes to that sort of decision. But anyway, be patient, and thank you very much for your support once again. I just don't know what else to say apart from thank you. I know I've been making lots of different videos in a different variety as well, not just about photography, but about filmmaking videos and gadgets and stuff like that. I just want to basically open up a little bit more, and rather than just sticking on Olympus gears and stuff, but through and through, you know that I'm an Olympus man. I love my Olympus gear. Micro Four Thirds, you know, as a platform, I just love it. It's nothing against other platforms, you know, it's just my preference, like I always said. These videos, of course, you know, is a little bit of fun, but at the same time, all my 101 videos, and I always have a point to make, is to make sure that you understand photography, the essence of photography, more than just about gears and technological numbers, you know, like resolutions, ISOs and things like that. It's all about here, and also your creativity and your eyes as well. So remember, go out and shoot and enjoy photography as much as you can. Whether it's buying gear, like I said, buying gear, or actually taking photographs, doesn't really matter. As long as you enjoy photography, that's the most important things I would like to hear. Okay, anyway, I'll see you all very soon, and you take care, and hope to see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.